What is going on, guys? My name is Steve, and this is a custom class setup for Call of Duty Ghosts. In my opinion, this is by far the best custom class you probably could find for, say, Team Deathmatch or Domination or something like that, where you don't really worry about your footsteps or anything like that, but you want to go for those kills and still be really mobile. So, first things first, we're going to start out with the MSBS. MSBS, by far, has, in my opinion, the most damage output for shots fired, and it's 3-round burst, and typically you could get that one hit kill with that 3-round burst. And compared to all the others, they're all fully automatic, and it's the only 3-round burst gun. So I mean, if you can't find this gun, it's really, there's something wrong with you. I'm sorry. But for sight wise, you're going to want to use the VMR sight. It has the capability of the red dot sight and a ACOG or holographic, whichever one you prefer. And so you have that distance and close range to it. For the recoil and everything, which a lot of people complain about with this gun, is using the grip. I've never had to use armor piercing or anything else for this. I sometimes get automatic fired just to try it out, and it actually works really well because of how well this gun already shoots with just the burst. But going on from there, camo, don't even worry about it, just use whatever camo you want. And for the dot, I hate the typical default dot they have for this, so I normally go with the blue dot just because it's smaller, simpler, a little more precise for me to use. And then for secondary, you can use a secondary, but you don't need one. But I like to use it just for, say you reload slow or something, or you need to do that quick sort of change and just kind of spray for it. But if you really want, you can clear out this, get an extra slot, and say throw in resilience or elite, just any of those good things. And you can even take away some of these and put in some more. But for a sidearm in the class, I typically go with the MP443, just because it's a really good all-around handgun compared to the others. Like this one has more damage, all that stuff, but has a lot of recoil. This, low recoil, highest fire rate, you just keep firing and firing and firing, and you're doing a little bit less damage, but it's not that much to make a difference. And when you have two of these, it's just even better. So there's your sidearm for it. Then for the tactical, I like to use the thermobaric just because it lets you know where people are and do damage to them. So aside from the MSBS being really powerful as is, if you need to, say, run and jump and you don't want to aim because you move slower, you just want to run, jump, and spray, you can either pull out your MP443s and just start spraying away, or you can just jump around the corner and hit fire the MSBS and get a perfect kill. Because the thermobaric not only lets you know where they are, but it does enough damage to them to weaken them, so you can easily hit them with the MSBS to kill them with very little effort. I mean, you can easily throw a concussion or a 9-bang or even a motion sensor in there. I don't really use trophy systems because they're big, bulky, and everything, since they went back with the old style instead of Black Ops 2. The lethal, I've always used a grenade or frag grenade. I've never really seen a reason not to. You get controlled fuse time and all that. Canister bomb, it's an okay sort of replacement for it, but you don't really have that distance you can throw it. A Semtex, on the other hand, you can throw it, but it sticks, so you don't really have the bounce around corner effect. You have to actually move yourself and risk the chance of you dying. So I normally stick with the frag grenade. For perks, I normally stick with ready up, sleight of hand, agility, and quick draw. Quick draw, so you can, if you decide to aim more, you get that gun up faster than everyone else. Agility, you're basically just moving faster, and everyone loves to move faster in this game. If you like moving slow, there might be something wrong with you. Sleight of hand, always helpful. Keep it on if you're not using a secondary, but even if you're using a secondary, I just like to have it just because I like reloading fast. Ready up, you're going to be moving around a lot. You have increased movement speed, so you're going to run into people more. So that's where ready up comes in handy with quick draw. So it's, alright, I've got this chance to get my gun up and aim faster than everyone else. Then for your strike package, you want the dog, the battle hind, and the Loki strike. Never had a problem with not getting these in games if you're playing smart. If you're just messing around, it's kind of understandable that most that you'll get is the battle hind. But typically, if you're playing smart and you're actually trying and being smart about how you move around, where you're going and positions you're setting up in, you're going to get the Loki strike. So don't even worry about having to get low kill streaks or anything like that. Now, if you guys want to go more stealthy approach, you completely get rid of your secondary. You can even go with the standard sight on here. You go with Vertex. Yeah, Vertex. The blue dot, Delta, any of those. Keep the frag grenade just for when you need to move around, or if someone's coming at you, just cook it, wait for them, then throw it in their face and blow it up. The perks, Blind Eye keeps you hidden from the Oracle system, the air support, the sentries. Dead Silence, no one hears you, that's always helpful for, say, search and rescue or anything of the sort. Incog, you're invisible to tracker sight, motion sensor, no red name or crosshairs when targeted. You're invisible to the recon, the thermal scope, all that stuff. Off the grid, you're undetectable on the minimap by satcoms and radar pings. So this class, you're set up so where you're not seen whatsoever unless you're running around. Even then, people are still probably going to miss you. And same thing with the strike package. I mean, you're already hidden. You've got the firepower. They're not going to be hitting you. So that's really, really helpful in my opinion. And then moving on, we're going to go ahead and show you guys how well they work in just, say, team deathmatch. So as I was saying, just to recap everything so far with the class, get the foregrip, the VMR sight, and just, I like the MSBS blue dot sight just because, or it's not typically the MSBS one, it's just the VMR sight, but the blue dot just because it doesn't really have that sort of eye-hurting glare to it in my opinion. I don't know if any of you realize that, but for me it just kind of hurts my eyes when it's red. Not really hurt, but it's just a little annoying. So I'm just going to be showing you the basic running around sort of going for kills class, not the whole stealthy one because that takes a little bit of time to show you because you have to do that whole sneaking up on people and all that stuff.
Team deathmatch. Time to work, soldiers.
See, and the headshots are almost guaranteed if you're anywhere near their head, which is really, really nice. And this gun keeps you really mobile for it being an assault rifle. And like I said, you get your gun up and everything faster than everyone else, so you're long shot, one burst kill. So I mean, this gun isn't anything short of being probably the most overpowered gun in the game. It's by far my most favorite gun for sure. Well, alongside the sniper or so. But I mean, there's very few people that don't like snipers. And this thing in its own can pretty much be a sniper. It just takes a few more shots sometimes. That was just me being awful. We try to ignore that.
Enemy SATCOM spot.
But as you guys can see, like, you got that range, so if you need to see people far away you can, or you can do close range red dot sort of style stuff. So this is basically it for the class. I mean, as you can see, there's not a whole lot. You do the little spray thing if you need it. They're pretty accurate for a sidearm. Especially being akimbo, I should have kept looking that way. This is being really bad for the video. But, like I said, that's one thing that really irritates me about this game. The perks and everything just go perfectly with this class just because you can aim faster with quick draw and all that. You get your gun up, you're ready faster after sprinting. I mean, just all around works really well together if you're playing smart, not running around like I am.
Enemy SATCOM spot.
Even if you are, as long as you keep sort of a don't know why that didn't hit, the mentality of I'm better than everyone, I know I can do this sort of thing, you're typically going to play better than them. Especially if you're not being stupid and you know what you're doing. So all in all, this in my opinion is probably the best class setup. But everyone's different. It's just another little tutorial from me. There you go, another one-hit kill. So, I mean, it's all up to you guys. Everyone has their own opinion about every gun. So, please feel free to give some feedback on what you guys think of my class, what changes you think should be made, and all that. Oh, that was really depressing. I only hit him with like 2 bullets. But all in all, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys find this useful. I know a lot of people have been asking me for my class and what I have the setup as. So for those of you that have been asking, here you go. It's nothing too special, and it's nothing too normal because I see very few people using this gun. So once again, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, if you can take some time, it takes about 3 seconds to click the like button and then click subscribe. I'm going to be coming out with a whole bunch of other videos that I'm sure you guys will love, and it's going to be Call of Duty Ghosts related for the time being. If you guys have any other videos you want to see, feel free to send me a message or leave a comment saying make a video of this or this. I mean, I try to reach out to my subscribers and do what they want and just kind of get them set up with the videos that they want to see and the information they want to see, because a lot of the time they can't because they either don't have the game or they just don't have the resources in the game. So thank you all for watching one last time, and I hope I will see you in the next video.